Unfortunately, guys, I gotta break it to you, summer is over. I hope you all had a great summer, but it is time to pack up the barbecue and get ready for fall. That's not all bad news, because we get to rock our favorite hoodies and of course sneakers. So to get you all ready, I'm gonna be going over the top 10 sneakers for fall 2022. And we've got some bangers that are guaranteed to look incredible with your fall outfit. So let's jump into it. Alright, coming in at the number 10 spot is the Nike Dunk Low Certified Fresh. Bet you didn't expect that one. This is more of a low-key pair of dunks. Like, I know I could have put the Pandas, I could have put a million other hyped up dunks, but the Nike Dunk Low Certified Fresh is an incredible sneaker for the fall time. It's a little bit something different, and I feel like that's what we need when it comes to dunks. The materials are super cool. You've got a canvas and suede upper. The colors are super great, and it's guaranteed to get you fresh for fall time. At the number 9 spot, we've got something a little bit different, and that is the New Balance 2002R Gore-Tex. Now listen, I was gonna throw in the protection pack, but I think the Gore-Tex just works so perfectly for fall. There's two colorways at least that I know of, a darker and a lighter one. I personally have the darker colorway with the faded upper, the distressing, and of course the all weatherproofing. So if you need something that just feels super durable and looks super clean, I think this Gore-Tex version of the New Balance 2002R is incredible. Now the number 8 spot goes to a pair of sneakers that dropped at the beginning of this year, which still holds a special place in my heart, and that is the Jordan 4 Thunder. This is just one of those 4s that I think hits so hard. There's something about this all over blacked out pair of 4s with the red accents that just makes them look mean and ready for fall time. Of course, this being a red version of the original Thunders, I think it's a nice flip on an OG, and I think the colors actually work together tremendously well. In my opinion, and I know we've had a ton of amazing 4s that have dropped this year, but it is one of the best. The number 7 spot goes to the Yeezy 350 Onyx. Now, thankfully, we just found out that these are supposed to be restocking in November, which is perfect because as soon as these dropped, the price already started increasing. It's a triple black pair of 350s. It's not too complicated. It's something you can throw on with a bunch of different outfits. It's super simple, it's super minimal, and it's super comfortable. And it definitely helps that come a restock, the price will definitely fall. The number 6 spot goes to one of my favorite Jordan 1s that have dropped this year, and that is the bleached coral. Now, in terms of Jordan 1s this year, as we know, the hype has been slowly declining, but I don't think that's a bad thing by any means. In fact, for anybody who wants a pair of Jordan 1s, it's a pretty good thing. And there's not many more fall-ready sneakers than this. The Jordan 1 bleached coral not only has pretty cool, interesting materials, but it's tremendous color blocking. Super neutral, super simple, very versatile, and I think these are definitely gonna go super well with your fall outfits. At the number 5 spot is a bit of hype thrown into the mix, and of course Travis Scott has to be on the end of that. It is the Air Max 1 Travis Scott Saturn Gold. Now listen, of course these dropped alongside the Baroque Brown colorway, which in my opinion, I would probably pick those, but when it comes to the resale price, if I had to purchase either one of these, I'm going with the Saturn Gold. This Saturn Gold colorway is gonna go super well with your fall outfits. It plays right into those earth tones and the darker tones as well. And it's definitely a huge bonus that these things aren't reselling for that much money, especially considering it's a freaking Travis Scott collaboration. Having a dope fit and rocking a sick pair of sneakers is great, it's what we're all about, but to really complete that package, you gotta be smelling good too. Every time I get ready for the day, I'm chucking on a scent from today's video sponsor, Scentbird. Scentbird is reimagining everything about how people shop for, discover, and even experience fragrances. So no more having to spend hundreds and commit to a single fragrance for ages. Every month, you can pick the fragrance you want to receive, and the bottle looks pretty sick, just twist and spray. It's a 30-day supply, which in most cases last way longer. This month, I chose 3 fragrances: Arcus PA, Sanctuary Amur Leopard, and Josepha Boot. My favorite one is Josepha Boot. It smells incredible. It has this deep and sweet scent with notes of amber, vanilla, and smoked woods. Now, Sanctuary Amur Leopard is insanely good too, and is named after one of the world's rarest cats, the Amur Leopard. The brand Sanctuary was created to bring awareness to endangered species, and proceeds from every purchase of a Sanctuary product goes to help these animals, which is great. And if you're not too sure on what you like, the best thing to do is take their quiz, and based on your preferences, they'll recommend a scent for you. They carry an insane amount of brands like Prada, Versace, Gucci, and even niche brands like Confessions of a Rebel, Styler, and Heretic. Scentbird is giving you guys a fantastic offer of 55% off your first month. Just use my code Elliot55. That means you can get some of the best scents out there for just over $7 by using the code Elliot55. I want to say a massive thank you to Scentbird for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back to it. Number 4 on my list, right before we jump into those honorable mentions, it is the Jordan 1 Yellow Toe or Taxi. This is definitely one of my favorite Jordan 1s to drop this year. There's not really too much bad that I can say about it. For a Jordan 1, the materials feel pretty decent in hand. It's a good looking pair of sneakers. The color blocking is great. It's a great all-round pair of ones. Let me tell you guys, this is a pair of Jordan 1s that will go super clean with your fall outfits. When you mix this with the darker tones, I think it really brings out the yellow and just adds a little bit of pop to your full outfit. Oh yeah, and the price tag is pretty good considering it's a Jordan 1. Alright, top 3 territory, but of course, you guys know I've got to drop in those honorable mentions for you. And this time we've got quite a few of them, so I'm gonna run through them relatively quickly. The first one is the Jordan 3 Muslin. It's a clean pair of 3s that has something a little bit different going on, and I think it's gonna go super well with the neutral tones that the fall brings in. Another honorable mention would be the New Balance 2002 R Protection Pack. There's a lot more colorways that have released recently to make the price kind of go down on these protection pack sneakers because they've normally been super high. And finally, I want to mention 2 sneakers that are kind of one, it's the same model but different colorways, the Pata Air Max 1 and the Hemp Air Max 1. There's been so many incredible Air Max 1 sneakers to drop this year, and I think these 2 are some of the best. Now the Pata Air Max 1, I'm talking about the triple white colorway. Yes, you could argue that this is more of a summer sneaker, but hey, listen, just because it's all white doesn't mean you can't rock them in the fall time. It is literally my favorite colorway of the Pata collaboration, and I think an incredible option. The Hemp colorway is a little bit more low-key. It's just a GR colorway, but it's fantastic and again perfect for full time. Either way, let's jump into the top 3. At the number 3 spot, we've got the Yeezy 700 V2 Vanta. This is a pair of Yeezys that was made to be worn. Just the materials and everything about it almost looks better once you get a couple scuffs and you just rough up the material a little bit. It's super comfortable. It's on one of my favorite Yeezy models, full stop. It's an incredible option, and now that it just restocked, the price isn't as bad as it used to be. I think it's incredible for the fall time, especially if you're getting dripped out in darker tones. I think it's gonna go super hard. The number 2 spot literally was this close to being number 1, but the price tag plays a big factor into this sneaker, so I decided, nah, it's going number 2. It is the Jordan 1 Low Travis Scott Reverse Mocha. I think this sneaker on the resale market is just too expensive to put it at number 1, at least for me personally. That's why I don't own a pair, and I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to that. It's just too damn expensive, but nevertheless, it's still an incredibly good looking pair of sneakers. This is one of my favorite sneakers to drop this entire year. It is just so good looking, and the colors are literally perfect for full time. All over sale, and the signature Travis Scott Mocha color are just gonna go super well with fall outfits. Alright, and the number 1 spot, the best sneaker for fall 2022 is the Jordan 4 Black Canvas. Now I hear you guys, technically this sneaker hasn't dropped out in the US, but listen, it's right around the corner, October the 1st. Now here in the EU and the UK, we've been able to enjoy this sneaker for a couple weeks now, and I gotta say, I've been enjoying it. It is an incredible pair of Jordan 4s. Now listen, I know that the canvas material is not for everyone, but at the same time, I think it looks really cool, and I think it just gives this pair of 4s the ability to either be dressed up or dressed down. Now the all over darker nature of this sneaker makes it a perfect option for the full time, especially with those darker tones that you're going to be rocking this fall season. It is one of the best pairs of Jordan 4s to drop this entire year, in my opinion. So if you are going to be going for this pair out in the US, I wish you guys good luck because it's a solid retail cop. That is my top 10 list. Let me know what you think of it and chuck me a couple of your favorite sneakers that you're going to be rocking this fall season. But either way, thank you so much for coming through, hanging out for yet again another video. Thank you for liking, commenting, and of course subscribing. I'll catch you guys in the next one, but until then,